So how did that impact it? Did it go away?
It was
Like how?
staggering. Yeah. It
Okay.
really came to a head when I actually went to a local doctor and I explained to him, and it was actually a member of the gym that I was the head of training in. And I explained to him all of my issues with massive joint distress.
Hmm.
Sometimes it would take me 30 minutes to get out of bed, and everything hurt and everything, and there was nothing physically wrong with me. And because I am who I am, I went down so many rabbit holes about chronic and systemic inflammation and how
Hmm.
the body reacts through nutrition. And I said, could this possibly be nutrition related? And his words were some along the lines of, no, that's impossible, that's crazy. And then he literally, and I'm not exaggerating, suggested that it could be just in my head and it might be a mental thing. And
Welcome to gaslighting.
yeah, rather than trash his office and embarrass him in front of his staff, I politely, nodded my head and I said, okay, we're done here. And then I just went on to self-diagnose myself. And the first step that I made literally was as simple as I cut out, all sugars, all processed foods, all
Hmm.
factory dairy, and 90% of all grains. And I had overwhelming success just with that. And since that was such a cool thing, and I found that I could still perform well in the gym, I could still perform at a high level, then I just kept attacking it and doing, almost like an elimination diet, subtract
Hmm.
this, reintroduce that. And that's sort of how I landed on keto, because as you're researching primal ancestral diets and paleo and all this, the word ketogenic kept popping up. So I investigated that further and realized the interplay between energy systems and producing ketones. And then the very unpopular thing now that I get from the keto community is when I suggest that it's probably not a good thing to be in super long-term ketosis.